Hi, everybody. Anne Marie here, also known as AKA Wings of Wisdom. I wanted to talk to you today about my drum because this drum means a lot to me. It's connected me to so many beautiful things. The animal life, the journey that animal went through. It gave its life for life to send a vibration in the drums. I created my drum 3 years ago. And I've been beating on it ever since, and I left it for a while, and now it's back, and I'm back, and I guess sometimes we just have to step away to appreciate again, you know what I mean? To find the gratefulness, the humbleness, to humble yourself. The leather on this, and the cotton batting inside of it, and this is a willow stick. The willow reminds me to be flexible. Be flexible in life. As the winds blow, the tree blows, but it doesn't break. It's a flexible tree. It's here to teach us those lessons. And on my thumper, I have engraved a woodpecker on here. Now, keep in mind, I have never taken. I'm not an artist, not that kind of artist. But and I've got the 4 directions. Very powerful when you add these elements to things. It's not just a drum. It's not just a thumper. It's part of me, and it's part of they. And when you connect to it together, it's powerful. And my ring that my drum was made out of is maple. There's maple. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. And I also put the animals in here. A hawk. I think that's the turtle. I can't see what that is. The eagle. The eagle. And the owl. Turtle, eagle, owl. And woodpecker. My animal totems. Along with a great blue heron and so many others. When you sit with these animals, you learn how to navigate life sometimes. It can teach you a lot. You can learn so much from nature. To slow down, to breathe, to allow yourself that time. The skin on this drum is deer, it's mule deer. You can see in the skin that this animal's been through something. You can see the scars. So whether it's coming through the brush in nature and leaving its mark, kind of like us, we're navigating through life. Things have a tendency to leave a mark on us. Be mindful of those marks and how you carry them. Or if you even need to carry them. Maybe you can look at them and say, hey, you know what? I really don't need to carry that. How is that helping me on my purpose and my journey? I feel like talking today. I really feel like expressing. I'm just little old me. Just kind of remind myself of the dandelion. And, those little seeds when you blow the dandelion? Well, I'm one of those little seeds. I'm just one. But I can multiply into many. And so can you. So when you're making your wishes, and you're manifesting, just remember it all comes from that one thought, that one seed within yourself. It doesn't come from here, it comes from here. When it's a passion, when it's one of those, you just can't let go of it, that comes from the heart. It's not from the head. That third eye intuition tells you where it's coming from. Very, very important. Our intuition is very important. And to get that third eye working properly, you really need to decalcify it. And when you're not listening to your intuition, it tells me there's a pineal gland calcification. It needs to be decalcified so that you can connect to your source energy. Soul body alignment. Bring it into presence. Bring it into heart center. Don't go outside of that heart center. Try to stay within that field of north, south, east, and west. Try to keep your ley lines, your boundaries. For yourself as you start to understand yourself better. And as you clean things up, things become clearer and clearer. And you can navigate better. It really does bring some clear perspective, and then sometimes you're thrown some not so clear perspective because you got to dig a little deeper. And that's all that means. If you're not getting your answers, then you need to dig a little deeper. There's something you're missing. And I have learned that to be more true than not. And there's always something more you can gain. Sometimes we just have to go a little bit deeper. And when we go a little bit deeper, we find that treasure. Letting go of thinking who you think you are, or thinking who you really are. That doesn't make any sense, does it? How do I want to put this? Sometimes we think we're something that we're not, okay? And sometimes that can be an ego thing. Sometimes it can be a shadow thing, because sometimes our shadow shows us things that we need to see. And it brings a new awareness to our conscious mind for us to work on. The shadow side, as you can see, I'm ducking in and out of the shadow of the tree here. Those shadows can show some really amazing things. Don't be afraid to meet your shadow side. It's very, very important. Why do you want to deny half of yourself, right? I know I don't. I embrace my shadow side. I like to go deep. I like to go in those corners. Those really dark, deep corners. Doesn't mean that they're negative. But sometimes we need to go in there and shed a little light on things. Definitely. I listened to Erica Spencer's Empath group this morning. She has it every Sunday morning at 11 o'clock. And I'm telling you, I had such a fabulous time this morning. Not just listening, but learning, opening myself up, participating, expanding, alchemizing, and transmuting. Because that's what it's all about. Excuse me. Elevation. opulence. Love. Just love. Just love. Love yourself enough to want to work on it. Go deep. Ain't nothing wrong with going deep, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with going deep. Not at all. And if you need some help along the way, we're here. We're here. Just let us know. We can do it all together, or we can do it individually. I prefer unity myself. There's much for us to learn and gain from one another. We don't have to hold back anymore. We don't have to hide anymore. I did that for years, and I can't do it anymore. Yes, people thought I was weird. Yes, people thought I was crazy. Yes, people thought. See, that's what thoughts get you. You see what I got on my little ladybug crawling here? Look at her. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, squirrel time, man. I have a cold, excuse me. I've been traveling and getting some things done. And I wasn't being mindful of how much my body can really take. And I need to really be more mindful of that. This week was crazy. The energy was intense. Beautifully intense. And got things done. I just wanted to sit and talk with you while I sit here and play with this ladybug. Hey, sweetheart. Hi, honey. She isn't going to crawl on my finger. Can you see her? There she is. I know somebody's going to say, and it's not a ladybug. Oh, here comes number 2 right on my chin. Here, honey. Down there. Doing. See, they can make their own wonder. Carry that vibration. And with that thought, y'all have a lovely Sunday afternoon. Namaste, so much love. Keep the smiles. Keep that good energy. And don't let anything ever dim your light.